Hi everybody, been a few weeks, but just thought I'd make a video, let you know I'm still alive. But the work hasn't stopped around here, folks. Anyway, lots of stuff going on, lots of cleanup. As you can see, all this is almost down. That's almost down. Yeah, it's big, still kind of a big mess in a sense, but it's getting cleaned up pretty good there. Gardens and trees are looking good. Cadillac, I just bought that. That's going to be my winter buggy because it's all-wheel drive. And a couple things, getting all these panels all stacked back up and stuff. But this is my my winter buggy. This is an Ontario car, and it's all-wheel drive. It's 3.6. Unfortunately, I had to straighten out the cooling system in it, and it's a big job. Now, to do the thermostat on this car, it's a 2008, and the thermostat sits back there and behind the motor. You know, everybody thinks it's that front one right here that goes in underneath, but it's not. But basically, you have to remove everything, all the plastics, all the firewall panels, wiper brackets. I just did the water pump. It's a brand new water pump in that. Brand spanking new. I don't know if you can see it, but I blew out the heater core, and now I'm just waiting for parts. Should have them by the 15th, but basically what I came across is it was just running too hot. The thermostat wasn't sitting in there right. That was broken. It's the kind of thermostat where you gotta push it down and turn it and click it into those two tabs. But look at this cabin filter, and I already banged it out like hell, and it was completely mucked. PCV valve was completely plugged, so I was getting multiple misfires. The car was running a little hot. It wasn't getting good heat, so there was too much crankcase pressure. So what I did is I pulled the PCV valve. I pulled the PCV valve. I cleaned it all out, and I made the holes bigger. But she's a nice ride. She's 4-door, but look at the shitload of parts you got to take off on this thing. Just, and the cross member that runs from strut to strut. Okay, I had to move that. I had to take all the cowl panel, wipers, breather box, cabin air filter box. Had to take all that out, all of it, just to do a freaking thermostat on this car. But I don't care. I paid $1,250 for it. Basically just under $2,000 on the road. But hey, man, car originally comes from Ontario, and I don't know. I find it's a nice set of wheels. But yeah. But as you can see, I've been cleaning. All the trees and shit are gone from the driveway. This has all pretty much come down. The other coop's gone down, and I finally got the roof. on the cages. I got to do some weed whacking. I still haven't got onto the machine at all. I haven't been back to that machine since the last video, but everything's cleaned up. I got my boy and his girl down here, so anyway, that's interesting. But a couple other things here. We kind of made a little area in the back here to kind of get in the shade and stuff. He's got a little work table going on thing here. But then we built an outdoor shower. I had to put something more reliable for make sure we can deal with them too, right, for the summer, before we turn this into a bathroom, because they're getting their own buildings, and I'm going to put them on another lot. So yeah, right now I just hooked up we built a hot water. My son and I built a hot water on-demand system here, and we put up the shower. And the girls, they like to have baths and stuff, so they can bath outside. And what I did is that hose comes out. I just turn the valve up there, turn the valve up there, turn the valve up there. And it's got a bench and everything in it here. It's a big space for showering. It's got a lock. And yeah, that fills the tub. But basically, I have a AC to DC converter, pump, propane tank, hot water on demand, and of course the tote. And then all I do is I unplug that PCV pipe from the garden hose tip to fill whatever jugs I want to fill up. And then if I want to wash the cars or whatever, I can just hook the pressure washer. I just unhooked that actually because I had to blow out the heater core on the Cadillac. But I just hook it up to there, and then I got a pressure washer. Right, but right now I'm getting ready to do some maintenance on some generators and stuff because winter's coming fast. You know, basically this has all been cleaned up as well. All that piles of wood and everything that you've seen there before. This year, I'm going to get rid of a lot of that. Anything that's not good, anything that's good, I'm going to pile away in the back. Had a real problem with tent worms, or whatever you call them, but I ended up having to trim down one of my apple trees really bad because it got hit hard with those tent worms. And of course it was that small runt in the corner right there. Hey, that's the one that got infested, so I had to cut it basically all down, all the branches, to get rid of those tent worms. But here's the pears. Pears are coming along nicely. I got to get some spray again for my trees, but I just watered all my trees this morning, my blueberries and stuff like that. I only put one plant in the ground this year because I really don't like processing it when it's ready. But I just put one sativa in because I'm not an indica guy. So it's not gonna. This one won't get too big anyway. But that's it. Grapes are doing crazy things, and well, they're not giving me any grapes, but blueberries are big. Yeah. And that other coop by the pond is down. Now I'm gonna move this one and level it all because I'm only gonna keep the one for now. This is almost all gone. And now I just gotta call the